the challenge is that women are having, Black women in particular, when it comes to becoming a wife?
Keeping it 100,
Yes.
there's not enough eligible Black males who fit the needs of Black women. By the time you dissect the demographics of finances, sexual orientation, what you end up drilling down into, because Black women tend to want to marry Black men.
Right.
So Black women are excelling. They're getting accelerated degrees, graduate degrees, doctorate degrees. They're starting businesses. Black women are running circles around men.
Right.
And it's also shown in research that women want to marry on their same level of financial and educational status.
Yeah.
So if you're a Black woman making $150,000 a year with a master's degree, you tend to want to marry a Black man on that same level or higher. If Black women are excelling at such an accelerated rate, how do men keep up with that?
There are not enough eligible Black men for Black women. Go ahead, and I'm going to start with you, Miss Brittany Gold. I know Casey thought I was coming to her, but I'm going to start with Brittany today. Your thoughts about that?
If I keep it 100.
Yes, keep it 100.
I agree. And I've been married, as I've shared before, right? I was married for 12 years, together for 14. And I kind of feel sorry for women who have never been married and really want that, because the options now are just like, no. You know, like me and my ex, we are from a time when it was okay to be in a relationship, okay to have monogamy and all of those good things. But now I really feel for my friends who are like, I want to be married, I want to have all of that, and they've never experienced it, because there are not a lot of options. Either everybody's on that, I might be using the wrong term, sneaky link thing nowadays. I don't know if that's played out or not anymore, but nobody is family oriented. And then on top of that, when you throw in like credentials and salary and all of those good things, it depends on the woman. But like, I know for me personally, I definitely want someone who has a similar level of ambition, someone who's not a project, someone who's not still trying to make it. Like, I need you to be where you want to be, and we can build together. You know, we can add on. But like, at a certain point in time, as a woman who has a career, who makes good money, who has businesses, definitely I would want my counterpart to come with that same energy. So.
Okay. Go ahead, Miss Aisha. What are your thoughts about that? There are not enough eligible Black men for Black women.
I think that there are. I just think that the probability of you actually finding that person is low, because of the standards that we put in place in a lot of our childhood trauma and a lot of other things. Like, I don't subscribe to the philosophy like, oh, there are no good Black men out there, because I'm around good Black men all the time. So I just think that it's less likely for you to actually find that Black man or like encounter him, but they're there.
All right. Go ahead, Lance. Your thoughts about what was played, and also your personal experience and what you know.
I mean, there's a lot of beautiful Black women out there. They have high standards. They want to meet somebody that meets their qualifications and stuff like that. But I also do feel like Black men are also taking the role in regards to getting trades. Maybe we weren't educated on plumbing, HVAC, or electrician, but maybe we should put that word out there so that we can go ahead and get on the same playing field or higher, so that we could go ahead and provide for these women in our families. But to be honest, I don't know. I'm like 50-50, because it is somewhat true. People do be lazy. They don't be trying to make moves or elevate. But at the same time, people do be trying to progress. People do be trying to do the right things. But sometimes it's with the wrong person. And that's just with my experience itself.
I appreciate that. Go ahead, Law. There are not enough eligible Black men for Black women.
You know, I'm going to go and keep it real. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? When I hear people say that, I feel like it's a cop out. And when they start trying to throw numbers out, like, I felt like it was If you look at the math, it don't even make sense what she was saying. Women don't make more than men on an average. Black women don't make more than black men on an average. Yes, more black women are more educated right now, but that also comes with a ton of debt. So you can make $150,000 a year, but if you get with somebody that makes $90,000 a year and he don't have no debt, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? So let's stop letting the diplomas overinflate your ego and push it past good men. You know what I'm saying? Like Lons, you was just saying a lot of dudes don't do trades. Well, they look at trades. Some women nowadays, they go get their degree and they look at a trade as beneath them. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing this brother's building full families out here, you know, off of real jobs, you know what I'm saying, where you are needed and necessary. Don't let school overinflate your ego to you walking past a good man. You know what I'm saying? Because you're looking at what you think is going on. Everybody claiming they making so much money and they doing this, that, and the other. The numbers don't show that. You know what I'm saying? The numbers don't show that. So let's bring it back to reality. Stop looking online and really get out here and meet some people. Because what she said was some bullshit. And the reason why it's always going to be issue for women is because it's a new 25-year-old woman every day. So while you playing around and looking past these men, the men are looking at the next crop coming up. They have a much longer time frame to even explore those opportunities than some women. So when you're spending, 35 years just getting out of school and now you're ready, you behind the eight ball. But yeah, I think it's BS in short.
Okay. Go ahead, Miss Dassimo.
I don't think it's a lack of eligible men. I think there's a lack of people understanding what's compatible for them. And I feel like sometimes people, when they date, they tend to choose traits that the world tends to idolize instead of people they're truly, truly compatible with. And then again, it goes back to that unrealistic dating. A lot of that is going on now. So I don't feel like people are just ineligible. I just feel like that lack of like people building that chemistry is there. And like I said, finding what's compatible for them.
Okay. Go ahead, Miss Coco. There are not enough eligible black men for black women.
This is not. I agree with her 100%. I just like what Brittany said. I was blessed enough to have experience being in a marriage when it was, when it was a flex, to be married and have a monogamous relationship. But now, like I said in my sign, running out of stock. And men are not intentional anymore. They want the sneaky links. They want the side this, and women make it too easy. So if that's the case, you might as well have a standard and go ahead and raise the bar a little bit. So I agree, because they're all doing it, no matter how much money they make anyway. And then also, to be honest, women that make money, men get jealous of their girlfriends. I have a best friend right now that she's a nurse. She makes great money, and her baby daddy don't make, maybe $20 an hour, whatever that is. But he got an issue with her. He's jealous of her. He just, and it's just like, I don't even understand why he's acting like that, because they're in a household together. But, and then he keeps trying to talk to her to get reassurance. So you might as well get somebody on your level so you can avoid some of that.